fuck. Hey. With me. Yes. You could have called me. Yes, all flights have been cancelled. No, I haven't seen the news either. They just told me no one knows when there will be flights again. No, there's nothing to book if they don't even know themselves when they can fly again. Yes, shit. How are we going to do that with my accommodation? I handed over the flat to the owner this morning. He already has a new tenant. No, there's nothing you can do about it. He's already moving in as we speak. Okay then, settle that apartment. Call me immediately when you know something. I'm now caught between two stools here. Fine. Now I'll drive downtown and wait for your call. And please hurry a little. I get a rash when things aren't arranged properly. Soul.
Hi. No, unfortunately she didn't make it. Thank you. Yeah, for you too. She was your sister after all. Yeah, unbelievable, huh? Yeah, I really thought I could pick her up right now. Yes, exactly. She was always so tough. Yeah, I'm devastated, even though I haven't seen her in a long time. Yeah, it's really a shitty time to live in right now. 2 weeks ago I called her. And she was happy that I wanted to come and live for her for a while. Yeah, miserable, huh? I hardly dare to ask, but do you have the keys to her apartment? Otherwise, I don't know where to say. What? Randall, yes. No, she didn't tell me about that at all. Shit. Yeah, if I'd known that, I could have planned something in advance. Yeah, now I'm sitting here, and I don't know where to go. Oh, if you would like to do that, yeah, I would really appreciate that. Will you call me as soon as you find something? Yes? Thank you. Yeah, I'm already going to the city. And I'll wait for your call. You're an angel, thank you. Bye.
I can give you a lift downtown if that's where you're heading.
Oh, thank you, that would be very nice.
Wait a second, do you have a mask? Oh, no, wait a second. I always got one on stock.
Thank you.
Oh, how clumsy of me. Okay, ready for takeoff?
Take off?
Yes, I wish it was a takeoff.
What happened?
I just found out at the airport that all flights have been cancelled.
Yeah, I heard it somewhere.
We're going through weird times.
Yeah, feels really unrealistic. Normally, you imagine something like this with a drink and bag of chips on your lap. But not in real life.
Indeed. I didn't think I'd experience something like this in my life either. What are you going to do in the city, if I may ask?
I don't actually know yet. I'm trying to pass the time while I wait for a call from my uncle. He would arrange accommodation for me.
Oh, we're kind of in the same boat then.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm going to kill time while waiting for a call from my boss, who will arrange accommodation for me.
Yes, it's similar, but not quite the same.
Not?
No, my mother passed away today.
I didn't hit it as hard as you did then. Condolences, by the way.
Thank you. I hadn't seen her in a long time, but it still hits hard. Why is your boss going to arrange a place for you?
I'm only here on business. And the apartment I had was rented for me by the company. Today I was going to fly to a branch abroad, and everything had already been arranged there.
Can't you go back to the old apartment?
No, that's already occupied by the next tenant.
Oh, that's fast.
Sometimes it's all too fast, as if life is racing past you in the fast lane. I'm Jack, by the way.
Jenny.
So, good luck.
Thanks for the lift.
Was nice meeting you.
Likewise. Hey, that's fast. For real. Whoa. And the rent? Okay, that won't be a problem. Hey, I think that's not far from here. I see. I get the keys there. Can you send me the address in an app? Yeah, then I just have to look at the map. Thank you. I really wouldn't know what I would have done without you. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.
So you only have to sign the authorization for the rental here.
Sorry. I first have to read what I'm signing for.
Don't worry, you don't sign a receipt for a new washing machine. You certainly don't want to stand in front of the closed door. Wait a second. You definitely want to know the address.
Where am I with my thoughts today? Thank you. No, for real. Goodbye.
Bye. Have a good one.
Hier ist. Yes? Hey! It didn't take as long as I feared. Yes, okay, it's earlier than expected, if you prefer the positive version. I hope you have good news for me. For real? I know there are many shady people who try to take advantage of the situation. But okay, did you find a solution to my problem? Very well. Well, it doesn't have to be a villa with a pool, though I would appreciate that. No, right. We don't know how long all this is going to take. As long as I have a roof over my head and no rats are walking over me at night, I'm fine with it. Hey, I'm just kidding. I appreciate it being neat. Okay, I'm confident you found something decent. There's furniture, I hope. Oh, good. Where is it? First pick up the key? Where? Oh, that's not far from where I'm at the moment. I'll be right there. Okay, thanks. Yes, you too. Bye. Nice.
Is there a problem, sir?
Oh no, no problem.
Otherwise, feel free to say so. I have for your friend.
Employer.
I was able to arrange an apartment for your employer at the very last minute. There aren't that many at this moment. Especially not so fast. So if you'd rather not move in, that's no problem. Requests come in all the time, and I have a tenant before the curfew even starts.
That's impressive. I don't even get a pizza delivered that fast. Sorry, sometimes my humor is carrying on with me, especially in dire situations.
Well, you don't hear me laughing, do you? Anyway, just fill out and sign this form for me.
What exactly is this?
Your boss paid the rent 2 months in advance. This is only a confirmation for all the parties that you are staying in the apartment.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, here's the key.
Thank you.
And here's the address.
Thanks.
Are you on foot or by car?
By car.
Okay, you'd better drive there as soon as possible if you don't want to spend the curfew in your car.
Sure, goodbye.
Enjoy your stay.
Hi.
Hi. I hope there was a woman this time.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. You must be the new neighbor. What I meant to say was that I'm glad to have a woman as a neighbor this time. I'm Leo and I live right next door.
Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm Jenny. I'm sorry I don't shake your hand, but Corona, you know.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm not that scared. We can have tea or coffee if you want.
Oh, that would be nice.
Okay, come on in.
Thank you. Ah, well. When my wife died, everything went downhill. I mean, I'm recovered from that now, but my health still isn't what it used to be. Now with that stupid virus, I have to be extra careful, as you can imagine. It's actually already a pretty big deal that I'm sitting here talking with you.
I understand. Why is it that you are happy that you have a female neighbor?
Well, it's because I'm assuming it will be a little less turbulent this time. You know, my previous neighbor, he was involved in all sorts of shady business. I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't spy on him, but...
But?
Well, one morning the police just rammed into his door and lifted him from the bed and took him away. I mean, that already says enough, doesn't it? And just never heard from him again.
Well, you shouldn't expect things like this from me. I'd like to keep it relaxed.
Ah, that's good. That's nice. Well, Jenny, I hardly dare to ask, but I'm alone and I'm almost always at home. And,
Oh, so you mean that we have a coffee so now and then?
oh, no, I definitely don't want to intrude. I actually have another request. I hope you don't take me for a fool. Well, could I entrust you with the key to my apartment? I know it seems weird because I just got to know you, but it would be really reassuring for me if I know that, you know, if something were to happen to me, that I know you have the key.
What do you have in mind? That I check on you on a regular basis?
Oh, no, that's too much to ask. It's more like I have this plant in front of my apartment and I take care of it all the time, and you know, if that plant is not doing well, then you know something is wrong with me. Maybe then you could check.
But then you have to let me know when you're not at home.
Sure, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon.
Okay, sure. Then I see no problem at all.
All right.
I will keep it in a safe place, and I hope I will never need it.
Well, I don't want to disturb you any longer. Since you just moved in, you probably have a lot to do.
No problem.
Well, you seem nice, and it was my pleasure meeting you.
Likewise.
Partners in sharing the information with our public. Now, we just want to give a bit of information, which is an update, but in addition, we also want to indicate since the President has issued the instruction
What?
for the evacuation of South Africans from Wuhan.
The fuck are you doing here?
Living?
China. We just want to give you a little bit of
What are you doing here?
information.
How did you get the key to my apartment?
I just signed for this apartment because I live here.
I don't think so.
Unbelievable. What is going on here?
Keen to share as much information as will be necessary. You would excuse me if I were to take you back a little bit on the history of this whole problem. But we thought that's important just to take you a little bit onto the background.
Oh, come on.
That in December 2019, Chinese authorities announced the emergence of a novel coronavirus that was a positive agent for an outbreak of a respiratory disease. A very unusual one.
Okay, let's take it easy. Let's start at the beginning. Why do you think you live here?
And this was thought to have been a zoonotic origin.
To start with, I just signed for this apartment.
The virus has now come to
My boss paid the rent 2 months in advance. I have a key. The house number is 60. Very easy.
Yes, it's that easy. Wasn't it the fact that I just signed for this apartment, I received the key, and my house number is also 60. So except for the part with paying 2 months in advance, I'm in exactly the same situation. So good evening, Jack. Come on in. What do you like to drink before you leave?
There's clearly a misunderstanding here, and don't get me wrong. You're very likable, and it was very nice to meet you, but this is where our paths part.
Given that I signed first, I moved in first, it seems logical to me that you drive back to that landlord and solve the problem with him.
I'd love to do that, but there's a problem.
And that is?
The curfew started 10 minutes ago, and I really don't want to push the limits. Besides this, the caretaker or whatever it is won't be at his office anymore. He didn't really seem like an workaholic to me, who stays longer at work than necessary.
He seems rather shady, if you ask me.
What now?
Well, it looks like we'll just spend an evening together then.
Yes, let's go to the office of that guy first thing in the morning.
What do you think you do?
I'm going to sleep.
Sure, but not here.
I know where this is going. But with all due respect, I don't sleep on the couch in my own apartment.
Where else?
You really try to see how far you can go, don't you?
I don't think you can speak of going far. I just don't want to sleep next to a stranger in my own bed.
This is getting ridiculous.
Man, just go to sleep on the couch this night. You won't die from it.
Neither do you. Then go and sleep on the couch if you think it was your recommendation.
But I...
I'm a woman. Do you draw the line here when it comes to equal treatment? Ridiculous.
Gosh, I'm not going to get into this.
Good.
Okay then.
Okay, then what?
Just stay on your side. It will be fine for one night.
If you don't stretch that much, I sleep on the right side.
Whatever.
The bedding. I wonder what kind of place this is.
This is different. Okay.
What the fuck are you doing with my nose?
Man, I can't sleep. We're cutting down an entire forest.
Oh, sorry. I will lay on my side. Then I won't bother you. Sorry for last night, but
But what?
I didn't know I was such a snorer.
Then you know that now.
I'm sorry I kept you awake.
If you want to make up for that, make us a coffee.
Sure.
I'm going to get dressed.
Good. I think the best thing we can do is go to that guy as fast as we can.
Yes.
He also tried to intimidate me by pointing out how happy I should be with this apartment.
How weird.
I'll tell him what I think of him. But I'm going to call my boss first. Maybe he can contact him in advance and mentally prepare that man for our arrival. I wonder what his excuse is.
If he has an excuse.
He doesn't pick up. Nothing. Only address of this apartment. No phone number.
No, nothing.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. It almost looks like our bird has fledged.
This can be true.
Maybe it's better if I call my boss again. Yes, with me. Listen. Yes, reasonable. But listen, I have a problem. Apparently that guy rented out that apartment to 2 parties. I know you paid in advance. Yes, we are at his door, but there's no response when we ring the bell. Yeah, that sounds like a bad joke, but it's true. I don't even have that guy's phone number. Yeah, just let me sign for the apartment, and then he gave me a blank piece of paper just with the address. Anyway, can you try and get him somehow? This really needs to be solved as soon as possible. Okay, I'll wait. Will you call me right back? Oh yes, okay. And we are waiting for your call. Good? Yes, bye. He tries to reach him and then immediately calls me back. Let's stretch our legs. Man, I hate it when things are so badly arranged. God, that was about time. Yes. So neither do you. And now? Yes, I can do that remotely on my laptop. I don't need an office for that. Yes, I will as soon as I get home. But hold on. We cannot just continue with the daily routine. This problem must be solved. Yes, you say that. Jesus. Then try again or call someone else. That guy must have a boss or something. Yes, yes. Soon. Bye. It doesn't have to be any more crazy. You don't believe it.
Yes, with me. Can I ask you something? It's because you have a problem with this apartment. No. It's apparently rented out to two parties at once. Yes, I know. What I wanted to ask you, how do you know that real estate guy? I wasn't expecting that. Can you try to reach him? It's quite urgent, yes. Bye.
And?
You go first, I interrupted you.
My boss can't reach him either. Now he also wants me to do my work from home. Well, not that I can't, but he acts as if our problem is just an afterthought. What did you find out?
Well, I had my uncle on the line. Turns out he knows that guy.
Yeah, well, your family has nice friends.
Hey, don't be so quick to judge. He knows him from decades ago. They went to school together.
Was that all he said?
No, he tries to reach him and then calls back.
Ah, cool. The only thing we have achieved so far is that we are continuously called back by someone.
So what do we do now?
We're not getting anywhere by hanging around here. It's best we go back home. Oh boy, they could have done that a long time ago. If they could clone me, they could fire at least 10 of those idiots.
It's nice to see how humble you are. Don't you have something more casual in your luggage?
How do you mean?
I don't know how much time we still have to spend together. But I would not prefer to be on the road with someone who looks like he just came out of a CEO meeting.
You can't assume there will not be a solution very soon, just because we didn't hear anything yet.
You're weird. Has anyone ever told you this?
Spare me that. I really don't have time for this right now.
Talking about not hearing anything. Hi. His family? I thought you weren't that close. Oh, I understand. So, what did you find out? You're kidding me. That is impossible to comprehend. To drive you crazy. What do we do now? Oh no, no. Don't, no worry. Don't worry. I was just thinking out loud.
And? What's going on?
Keep working. I have to process this.
Come on! What makes you so upset?
It looks it will take some time before our problem is solved.
How so?
There has been an accident.
And?
Hit and run.
Can you be a little clearer? That concerns the both of us.
My uncle could not reach him, so he contacted his family. He was hit by a car and is now in a coma.
Man, just when you think it couldn't get any crazier.
Crazy? That man is fighting for his life. Compared to that, our problem is relatively small.
Well, that remains to be seen.
Gosh, you are so insensitive.
Ungrateful assholes.
What?
I finished work for 2 hours now. And no one feels the need to respond.
No message may be good news.
A thank you would be decent.
I once said that to a boss.
And what did he say to that?
That he hired me to do a good job. And that I should not expect him to pat me on the head every time I do something right. After all, he pays for it.
Well, a thank you never hurts.
Are you calling now to demand a thank you?
Hey, yes, it's me again. Did you receive the overview? Oh no, not necessary, that goes without saying. But something different. Did you arrange anything regarding the apartment? No, you won't reach that guy. Because he's in a coma. Yes, my co-resident found out. I know there's nothing you can do then, but I thought you arranged something else. Okay. Yo, we'll see. Have a nice evening.
And let me guess. He thanked you and you said he doesn't have to.
He said he can't change our situation at the moment.
Yeah, that's just what I thought.
So we have to arrange something. If we don't want anyone to get injured.
Good plan. Tonight you sleep on the couch.
Why?
Why? Because I slept on the couch last night. We just switch every day, that's fair.
Okay. It's for a little while anyway. Fuck. Yes. What now? For real? Yeah, indeed. I was just about to get started. I was waiting for your message and was wondering why it is taking that long this time. Wait a second. Yeah. Yeah, my laptop went into sleep mode because it took you so long. Logging in takes a while. Sorry, I have to put you aside for a moment. I need both hands to go through the documents. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just got it in. When do you need it? Yesterday? Haha, Joker. You get it in an hour or 3. You know I never do half work and I still have a lot of things to check. Hey, before you hang up, the living situation becomes unacceptable. It's a disaster, especially when it comes to sleeping. Yes, I know, but do something about it. Wouldn't it be better if I just go to a hotel? Ah, I see. Yes. Budget. The old song. Okay, I hang in there and you'll have your stuff in the afternoon. Yes, thank you. You too. Budget my ass. I'm getting dressed.
Morning.
Morning. Oh, the coffee is ready.
What's that?
Shark Tank.
Would you like to go out somewhere later?
If you can wait, I have to finish this work until this afternoon. Maybe you can call your uncle again.
Why should I do that?
Maybe he has news about our landlord.
I don't want to complain. But when you gave me a lift, I liked you more. You're talking about nothing but this apartment and how bad our situation is.
Don't you want this to be solved?
Can't you start the day in a positive way? Without worrying about things that are out of your control.
If you don't mind, I finish my work for the company that pays the rent here. Rich people's weather.
I don't need money to enjoy it. You got rid of that suit. That's already a step forward.
Do you think?
Why do you always wear a suit, even when you're not in the office?
I don't know. Maybe it makes me feel a better person.
Oh, you need $1,000 suit to feel like a better person? Sorry, but that's real pathetic.
Why are you always picking on me?
I don't pick on you at all. I just noticed some things.
You do? Why don't we talk about you for a moment?
About me?
Yeah. For example, what do you do for your livelihood?
Or is it your business what I do for my living?
Never mind.
Hi, Uncle. Oh, that sucks. You're right. We'll see.
Something I should know?
The landlord is deceased.
Shit, and now?
No idea.
No idea? Is there another contact person?
Nope.
It can't get any crazier.
He worked alone and all the real estate belonged to him. What the fuck? So shy. Check it out. The babysitter part 37.
Okay, you caught me. So what? I've been wondering since part 1 if the plumber ever cleaned the pipes and the pool boy ever cleaned the pool.
Why doesn't that surprise me? You don't have to worry that I have a bad impression of you right now. I knew you were one of those.
One of those?
You're one of those people who don't like it when anyone knows you're watching porn. Welcome to the 21st century. Everybody does.
Nonsense, I have no problem with it at all.
Sure, that's why you didn't feel caught, did you?
I didn't mean to shock you. You seem rather prudish. And if it wasn't that, I didn't want to give the impression that I was planning to approach you in a romantic way.
Lucky me. If this is your idea of romance, I'm definitely not in for advances.
Nice, then we got that out of the way. I don't know how you do it, by the way, but you managed to use the bedroom 2 nights in a row. It was my turn.
Is that why?
Yes, and that's why I be sleeping in a bedroom for the next 2 nights.
Be my guest.
Be my guest. If anybody is a guest, it's her.
And? 4:38 now.
Very funny. Leave me alone. I have to work now. Yes, with me. I'm long ready to get started. I see you forgot to send me the files I requested yesterday. I urgently need them for the customer evaluation. Otherwise you will end up with incomplete material for your presentation. What? Where does that suddenly come from? You're kidding me. Come on, you can't be serious. One moment, not so fast. Now explain that. Sure. And then I suddenly pull on the shorter end. How long have you been working together now? Expenses? We always handle it that way. You never complained about any of this. You know what? Fuck you. Oh no, please spare me this.
Take it easy. Take your time. I don't know what's going on.
That damn bastard. Do you think I'm a drama queen too?
Did he call you that?
Among other things.
But what happened?
I was fired.
Oh shit, that sucks.
I have done everything for this company for 17 years. Boy, and then you just get kicked out. I've always gone the extra mile. And then suddenly, from one moment to the next, you are no longer Jack Acers, but just employee number 437651.
I get it. But hey, you'll be fine.
Well, my age, there are not that many alternatives.
You never know what tomorrow will bring.
I know you're right. Sometimes bad things have to happen to prepare for the good ones.
Exactly.
I just have to put up with it for a while.
That's the spirit.
Let's get to that breaking news story that I'm
What the ever given fuck?
in regards to coronavirus.
What's going on?
And the breaking news.
Luckily there was water in the reservoir, otherwise we would have been saddled up with a lot of shit now.
Can you be a little more precise?
This morning,
I just was on the toilet and after flushing the water reservoir didn't fill up. Then I went to the kitchen, also no water.
Weird.
the patient is a 38-year-old male who traveled to Italy with his wife. They were part of a group of 10 people.
Indeed.
They arrived back in
Don't take my word for it.
2020.
That had nothing to do with it. I just wanted to see it for myself.
Now we don't even have someone to call.
Then we do it by ourselves.
Great! If only I had studied to be a plumber.
The couple also two children. The emergency operating center has identified the contact
What?
by interviewing the patient and doctor. The tracer team has then been deployed to KwaZulu-Natal. Virus in South Africa, having traveled then of course from Italy with his wife and around 10 other people. He did arrive in South Africa.
Try again now.
The 1st, 2020. The patient has been self-isolating since March the 3rd.
Hey! What was the problem?
The breaking news story.
I think broadcast turned off the main tab.
Oh. Okay. Now we have this out of the way. What do you think if we celebrate something tonight?
Okay. But what?
My unemployment.
Hey, that sounds already better than this morning.
Yeah, it's an important point in my life. Although it's not a high point in my career.
But how do you want to celebrate? We can't go anywhere and the curfew has already started.
The South African government has ordered everyone to stay at home, although individuals can go to the shops to buy food. But it's not supposed to work like this.
Gosh, I can't wait until we can go anywhere where we want to.
We are meeting different people.
Say that.
Maybe this man is not infected. I'm spreading the virus today.
You are very strict with following the regulations.
It's not gonna work.
Aren't you tired of them?
No social distancing, no
Just because I follow the rules doesn't mean I'm not tired of them.
Right.
the experts
Oh,
fear a catastrophe
these guys didn't think they had to play by the rules.
in South Africa.
Is it really necessary to hit them?
Of the government's
They were just walking for fuck's sake.
It's getting crazier all the time.
the day wore on, the army moved in. And we watched as they were heckled and jeered from Alexandra's alleyways.
So, the party will be together on the couch with some booze and snacks. What do you think?
Acceptable.
In their shacks, but
Here we go.
You have no idea how spoiled you are.
What makes you say that?
You don't even get the idea of checking the main tap when there's no water.
Yeah, that's just too mundane for me.
Did you really never have to do anything at home when you were a child?
No? Like what?
Helping with the dishes, doing things for your parents.
No.
No. Hey, that's a good song. I always love that. Come dance with me.
Now?
Yes, of course. Come.
You and I found later through the day. I wanna thank you for being here with me, 'cause I love you. And those nights I lay awake, waiting for the dawn, and when seeing you inside heaven.
Good night.
Perhaps it's a good idea if we also remove the last tensions.
How do we do that?
Just fuck. No strings attached.
Okay. Wait a minute. We have to wait half an hour.
Why?
Just wait.
Okay, yeah. Hey, sleepyhead.
For me too, with milk and sweetener, please.
Hey, here's your coffee. While you're lying on the couch.
You missed the best boner I had in quite a while.
Sorry. It wasn't a good idea. Apparently, I underestimated how tired I was.
What does it matter? Forget about it.
There's no need for postponement.
Maybe another time, not today.
Huh?
I had to help myself, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to fall asleep. So there was too much blood circling around in my system. And that's probably the reason why I have a headache now. Do we have an aspirin somewhere?
Wait, I get it for you. Here.
Oh, thank you.
So the babysitter part 38 came in handy.
Spare me this, I'm not in the mood today.
Okay, I'll check if there is any mail.
What is this?
It says, to the residents of this property.
Hey, that's us. Or you, Or me, we probably never find out.
How are your applications going?
I'm going through the vacancies.
And?
It turns out that I have all the qualifications for the interesting ones.
Hey, that's something positive.
You could almost say that.
What almost? You have the qualifications. So, you also have the experience, but what's then the problem?
When I read the advertisements, they are looking for someone with my experience and knowledge. Only they must be in a 20-year-old body.
For real?
Yeah, for some the age is included, and for others a salary indication, with which you can make a stock filler happy.
How fast do you need to find a new job? Don't you receive benefits and severance pay?
Well, it's not like I end up on the street somewhere soon. But it shouldn't be too long either. I also think it would be a shame if I had to use my savings.
Yes, I got that. At least you can take your time now. You don't have to accept any shit job.
That's a terrible thought. I see a vacancy here that doesn't sound too bad. I will try. I just added my cover letter and my resume, and then I send it.
I'm done with it.
Who isn't?
I don't want to be negative, but for moments I wonder if everything will ever go back to normal.
Everything has an end. Besides, what's normal? I think everyone has a different perception about it.
I'm just wondering if we will ever get rid of those restrictions.
Certainly. Sometimes you just have to sit through bad times.
Like being stuck with an unexpected roommate.
For instance. A drink?
Or two. Hey. Jack,
What?
your phone beeped.
So what?
Maybe it's important.
Nah. If it's important now, then it's important later.
Okay. Thank you. And maybe now it's a good time to check if it was important.
What?
That message what you received.
Oh, totally forgotten. Oh, wow, that's fast.
What?
A reply to my application form last night.
Hey, cool. What do they write?
As expected. When you get an answer so quickly. Whether you get no answer at all or you get an answer too quickly, the result is the same.
Shit.
Luckily I didn't put too much effort in it. You know what?
What?
From a very pragmatic point of view, it doesn't make any sense to apply for a job anywhere.
Not?
No, because in times like this, How would you manage something as simple as a job interview? With all those rules in place those days. I can already see myself standing on one side of the hall with a megaphone shouting my salary indication to the people from HR. But in all seriousness, these days they are looking for people for jobs that are urgently needed, not for people that running around in ties.
You've got a point.
I think we are stuck with each other for a while. But I have to say, you are less difficult than I thought in the beginning.
Of course I'm not difficult.
You are not completely open about yourself. I still don't know anything about you. What you do for a living, for example.
We've already had that. It's none of your business.
How hard is it to tell me about yourself? After all, we live together. How do I know that I'm not living under one roof with a criminal?
The answer is easy. You don't. That keeps it interesting. Anyway, I have to go somewhere. I'll see you later. Take care.
What the fuck? Good to have you here. We need to talk.
Oh yeah? What's going on? You see, this time your name is on it instead of to the residents.
It's the same shit as last time. Strangely enough, you're not even mentioned in it. But that's not important now. Come sit down, I don't want to have to yell at you so that the whole apartment building hears us.
Hey, have you been going to my stuff? Where does this suddenly come from?
Sit down. Sorry for invading your privacy, but can you tell me what this means?
That's an easy one. That means that you're sticking your nose in things that are none of your business.
I thought I know you by now and then we get this.
Get what?
Come on! What are you doing with a gun?
How is that your business?
Okay, we could debate hours why I go through your stuff and if it's my business or not. But the fact is, I live under one roof with an armed person. And I think at least I deserve an explanation why you have a gun.
Don't swing that thing like that.
Tell me why you got it and you get it back.
Have you ever looked around here? We don't really live in a harmless neighborhood.
That doesn't mean you need a gun. There are cops everywhere these days. Plus, we have a curfew. Fuck!
I told you to stop that nonsense.
What was that?
I hope not what I think it was.
You mean
Yes, I think you hit Leo.
with Leo?
My God. If you weren't such a sociopath, you would know Leo is our neighbor.
Oh God. We have to go see.
Calm down. Don't rush anything.
We can't do nothing. We need to see what happened.
We already know what happened. You probably shot our neighbor.
Oh my God.
Shut up and let me think.
Okay.
Sit down and do nothing. I'll be right back.
Jesus. And?
I hear nothing in the entrance hall. No chatting neighbors. Nothing. But that's good. That means that nobody has heard anything, or nobody can give a damn about it.
What now?
Ring the bell and see if someone opens the door.
Okay. And,
Don't you dare ask me what to say when someone opens the door. If you're lucky enough that you didn't hit anyone, at least you can talk yourself out of it.
what have you done?
Fingerprints removed.
I see.
And? Did you open the door?
No.
You may want to try it again.
Oh, I rang the doorbell 3 times. I think I better call the police.
Do you want to get us in trouble?
We are already in trouble.
There's no reason to make it worse.
What do you suggest?
Pack your things. I'm gonna pack mine.
Do you just want to leave?
Just leave? No, not really.
What are you up to then?
I go check on him. I have a key to his apartment.
Why do you have a key?
He gave it to me when I first moved in. You know, in case of.
So why did I have to go and ring the doorbell?
Because this is your problem and you sucked me into it. If he is injured, we call the police and you explain what happened. Otherwise, we'll get in your car and drive off. Shit. This is...
I don't want to hear anything. Don't talk to me. Cool. From a good job to a total stranger as a roommate to unemployed to a fugitive. Do you know what I think?
What?
You bring bad luck.
Of course. I forced you to poke around in my stuff? And to swing around like an idiot with a loaded gun?
Where are we driving anyway?
As far as possible from here.
Clever, have you thought about the curfew?
Did you?
Jenny? 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 Yes, hello. I believe something happened to my neighbors. Well, there is a bullet hole in my wall and in my fridge. I believe they have been robbed. No, I haven't really heard anything. I fainted because I'm a heart patient, and when I woke up I saw the holes and I went to them. I knocked and there's no answer. Oh, you can see that? Yes, street is correct and it's number 58. Okay. God, I hope they're okay. Yes, I will do. Yeah, no, I'm not going anywhere. I'll stay right here. Thank you.
What are you going to do?
Turn on the radio.
According to a police spokesperson, the apartment appears to be a crime scene. There is currently no trace of the residents. The police is asking anyone with tips to call the hotline.
Well, great.
What happened?
We're already on the news.
What did they say?
That the police is looking for us and they ask the people to contact them if they spot us.
That's strange.
How is that strange?
Because there was no one in the hallway. How did they find you so quickly?
What difference does that make? They clearly found him and now they are looking for the perpetrators. Come on, we go. Oh shit, I have to look for the charger. I'm sure I had that thing somewhere.
That would be nice.
I always have it in my damn travel bag. Jesus. Why can't the smallest thing be easy for once? Ah, nice. If yours is due for a charge too, then you better stop using it right now, because I lost the charger. We better find a place to sleep, I'm tired.
We have come quite far. I recognize your area.
So?
My uncle has a holiday home, not far from here.
Interesting.
Yes. No one is around there this time of the year. Especially not with all this shit going on.
Do you think what I think?
I have a key, so why not?
It's not much, but we won't starve.
Okay.
Hey, ma'am. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I recognize you from the photo.
Hey, give me that fucking phone.
Sure.
Get the fuck out of here. It's over there.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Park the car out of sight in case they know our vehicle.
What a mess.
Yes. But we can be happy that we have a roof over our heads for a while. I'm that tired.
Then let's go to sleep. Come, I'll show you your room. Don't expect too much.
I left my expectations in the city.
Hey Jack, do you have the same problem?
What?
You are so tired, but you can't sleep.
It's not easy.
Are you moving up a bit?
Why? What's wrong with your room?
There's no bedding. Maybe that will help. Are you sleeping already?
No.
You know what I've been thinking about all the time?
About the guy who recognized you.
Yes.
Me too. Weird that he only recognized you.
Yes. What a terrible situation.
Yes. Would you mind if we don't talk about it anymore?
Okay, sure. Then try to sleep well.
You too. Sleep well.
Reported to the police yesterday, after which the woman appears to have been kidnapped. The witness recognized her, and as he approached her, the kidnapper immediately held him at gunpoint and destroyed his smartphone. The police is cautioning any potential witnesses not to attempt to intervene. If you see the missing woman, please notify your local police department, but do not make direct contact and keep your distance. The kidnapper is to be considered armed and dangerous. And now, back to the latest pandemic news. Drug manufacturer Pfizer has...
Fuck!
Is something going on? You are so quiet.
No, I'm thinking.
Something you want to share? Okay then.
How long do you think we can stay here?
Well, for now, no one will come here. So it's hard to say.
But it will come to an end. We can't stay here forever.
Aren't you happy that you can relax for a moment?
We have to look at everything very pragmatically.
Haven't we been doing that all the time?
We're not really making any progress.
At least we stayed out of the hands of the police.
Yes, but do you want to run forever?
Yeah, not forever, but as long as necessary.
I think it's better we each go our separate ways.
Where does this suddenly come from? What has become of we are in this together?
I know.
What's going on? I have the idea that you are hiding something from me.
Take it easy. I need to be alone and think for a while. I go for a walk.
Leave your car key.
Why?
I just want to avoid that you make a decision that you will regret later. Thanks. My mother passed away today. But when you gave me a lift, I liked you more. Was you also insensitive? The babysitter van 37. Just fuck. Listen. You probably shot our neighbor.
It would be unfair of me to further involve you in this.
Stop. You could have said it right away.
You mean?
Yes, I listened to the news.
Then it's also clear to you that you don't have to run anymore.
It comes down to that.
When I tie up all the loose ends, then they think that I killed a neighbor and took you as a hostage. That's all about it in a nutshell.
What do you propose now? Will you just leave and disappear?
Of course not, you're the only one who can exonerate me.
So?
I take you back to the city and then I make my way to the border. I think I know an unguarded border crossing.
And then?
Then you can tell the police that I didn't kidnap you and that I killed a neighbor by accident. It would explain the whole situation and, yeah, At least I wouldn't be wanted anymore for kidnapping and murder. Bizarre. This is where it all started.
Yes.
Imagine I hadn't stopped back then. So, now is the time to say goodbye. I better see that I'm getting away.
You text me if you're in safety.
Yes.
So, goodbye.
Goodbye. Hug?
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.